The long-anticipated West-East Rail project linking Western Mass communities directly to Boston continues to move forward. Western Mass News reporter Addie Patterson is getting answers for us tonight on where the project stands and what progress has been made so far.
We want an economic revitalization to occur in our town, this downtown area of Palmer.
Palmer residents anticipating the completion of the West-East Rail project. The project is working to provide train service from Boston to Western Mass, including stops in Worcester, Palmer, Springfield, and Pittsfield. Western Mass News caught up with Palmer resident and leader of the group Citizens for a Palmer Rail Stop, Ben Hood. He tells us the project has taken longer than originally expected. However, he says things really started to pick up last year after the project received a significant amount of funding.
Governor Healy and MassDOT in their capital plan set aside $4.5 million to plan our Palmer station. They set aside an even larger chunk of money for Pittsfield for work out there, and that is really where West-East Rail got the boost that it needed to move forward.
Western Mass News reached out to the Mass Department of Transportation to see where the project stands today. They tell us the projects that constitute West-East Rail are currently either in the planning or in the design phase. They add this summer, MassDOT will begin design track work between Worcester and Springfield for the Inland Route project. All of this with construction set to begin by 2027. Hood tells Western Mass News what the completed project would mean for his town.
More residents, more housing would be built, which is a key element of the governor's plan for Massachusetts. More housing, much more commercial development. We hope for a lot of small businesses. We want our Main Street to come back to life.
And not only would the new train line benefit residents, but it would create new opportunities for people across the region.
It's going to bring back communities all the way from here to the border with New York. And we are connecting to the other line that goes down through Connecticut, which has been very successful, passenger rail, down to New Haven and New York. So it's going to put us into a much bigger universe.
Reporting in Palmer, Addie Patterson, Western Mass News.